Hi, welcome NPU-J members. This is a training video on how NPU-J eligible members will be able to vote during the 2021 officer election, which will be held on Tuesday, October 27th, 2020. Per our NPU-J 2020 bylaws, Article 4, Section 8A states, for annual election of officers, voting shall be closed ballot with poll captains or by hand count with poll captains. The nominating committee will make a recommendation to the general body as to the method of voting. The recommendation from the nominating committee is to conduct voting based on a virtual hand count using the Zoom application raise hand feature. The nominating committee came to this conclusion as the easiest, most flexible, and most transparent way to conduct this year's election. The reasons are as follows. 1, we are only meeting virtually over the Zoom platform, so no paper ballots can be distributed. 2, first-time attendees to the October General Body meeting will be eligible to vote per our approval of a motion in September to give attendance credit for March, April, and May due to the City of Atlanta's COVID-19 shutdown. 3, nominees from the floor can be included in our real-time voting process. 4, this method is the most inclusive for our dial-in, landline, phone-only attendees, since they will be able to virtually raise their hand to cast their votes by typing *9 on their phone keypad. Several alternative methods of voting were evaluated during the method selection process, including Zoom polls, Election Buddy, and Mentimeter. To ensure accurate tallies and to preserve the votes for our video recorded minutes, the NPU-J secretary and poll captains will be reading aloud the names of voting members as they raise their hands virtually for the candidate choices. For members using a smartphone app, touch the phone screen and the menu pops up at the bottom. Under the More button, click the Raise Hand button, and to lower your virtual hand, simply click on the Lower Hand button. For members using a desktop computer or laptop, click on the Participants tab button at the bottom screen menu. Click the Raise Hand button. And when the hand is raised, you see the blue hand raised beside your name. And to lower your virtual hand, simply click the Lower Hand button. For members using a dial-in phone, to virtually raise your hand, simply type *9 on your phone keypad. And to lower your virtual hand, again, type *9. All right, now we're going to conduct a simulation for how the election will be conducted. So when we have an officer position, we'll have our slate of candidates, and to conduct the voting, we're going to pretend we're choosing for the chairperson, and we have candidate A and candidate B. So for those that want to vote for candidate A, raise your hand. And then we will be calling each individual's name so that we have a voice confirmation of all the voting members who raised their hand for a specific candidate. So for candidate A, I see Smith is raising their hand. So there's one vote, Smith, for candidate A. Thank you. Now I'll lower all the hands as the administrator. Now candidate B, everybody who wants to vote for candidate B, raise your hand. There's one vote for candidate B from Will. All right, I'll lower the hands as the administrator once all the voting is tallied. And that concludes our example of how to conduct a voting using Zoom during the election.